guys, I'm Leila. Today we're going to be playing some Raid Shadow Legends, and what we're going to be talking about is Lady of Areth. There is a new rebalance change coming for her, which means she's going to be so much better, more viable in the game. Also, on a side note, I was planning on cosplaying as her anyways eventually, so I'm thinking with this change, I'll probably do it sooner than later. Kind of makes sense, right? Since everybody's kind of talking about her now. So let's talk about her. And you guys are, I'm actually on the test server right now, and you know, nothing's been changed here. She should be updated in the game probably like tomorrow is what I'm thinking. So I have notes and we're gonna talk about that, right? So it says here that, you know, we have some changes in bold, which we're going to get to, but their goal was to enhance her supporting role. And after the rebalance, she should be more impactful with significantly improved healing capabilities is what it says. So basically, we'll talk about this too. It says her A2 healing now scales off her own HP, and this heal can still be a critical, which is great. We have a couple champs in the game that can critical heal. I know like Apo, who's a rare, is one of them that can do a crit heal, so she can crit heal as well. Additionally, if the target ally is fully healed, she'll not only increase their turn meter, but also heals all allies for 50% of the surplus heal, allowing you to keep your entire team at full HP more consistently. So that's a nice change there. And the goal with her is also to help allies cycle through their skills more frequently. Her A3 will now also reduce the cooldown of all ally skills by turn except for her herself. So what's also going to be nice too is some of my viewers have her. So while we're talking about her now and talk about this change, is even though it's not in the game, once the change takes place, we'll be able to do a showcase and I'll be able to show you guys some of these changes. So the first change is going to be at her Mistwood Healing, which is the A2. So right now, Mistwood Healing removes all debuffs or target ally, then heals the ally by 40% of max HP and can be a crit, which it still can. And this is the target ally is not fully healed. Places a block damage buff on them for 2 turns. If the ally is fully healed, there's a turn meter by 50%. So we actually have some more stuff added to this now. Is that we see removes all debuffs to target ally, then heals by 50% is going to be the change instead of the 40% is what we have here. And it still can stay as a crit. And then for the second part of this is if the target ally is not fully healed, places a block damage buff on them for 2 turns, which we still see. And if the ally is fully healed, fills a turn meter by 50% and heals all allies equal to 50% of the surplus heal. So that's going to be the additional, is that if the target is not fully healed, the block damage, that stays. But if the allies fully healed, they get a boost in the turn meter and all allies are healed equal 50% of the surplus heal. So that's a pretty big change, I think. I would love to know what you guys think of that, but that's pretty great. And then the next change here is in Rhythmic Strength. So Rhythmic Strength says plays a 25% strengthen buff and a 50% continuous heal buff on allies for 2 turns. So we still have that, but the update here is also decreases the cooldown of all ally skills except her by 1 turn. So already, you know, it's looking like she could be much more viable in some places, particularly maybe like Hydra, some different dungeon runs, of course going to be in like faction wars. But I personally really like these changes. And I have to say, like this first one here with the surplus heal. So going back to this one here with the Mistwood Healing, healing all allies equal to the surplus heal. That makes me think, and I have a video here on this channel with Woad Painted. If you guys remember, they did a rebalance to Woad Painted very similarly with surplus heals, right? And ended up having this really fun arena comp with the 2 ironclad orcs that do damage based off of like overhealing, right? Prince Kymar and Woad Painted. So ends up having some really fast arena runs with it because of how much Woad Painted would overheal and how much damage the ironclads would do. So I'm having like 1 to 2 second runs. So I think really interesting to see if something like that would work with her too. Like if she could be fun in arena doing something very similarly like I had with like that Woad Painted comp as well too. But I would love to know what you guys think of this change to Lady Areth. Are you happy that they made these changes? Do you have her, or do you think that this is going to allow you to use her a little bit more often than perhaps you were before. I would love to know what you guys think. Drop me some comments down below. And like I said, stay tuned. So once this goes live, we will be doing a showcase to kind of show some of these changes and see how it goes. And yeah, most likely I'll probably be doing a cosplay for her as well too. So stay tuned to that. And guys, thanks for watching.